Hello students, I am Kinjal Parmar. Welcome back to the video lecture series of microprocessor and microcontroller. Today we will discuss AVR, macros and lookup table. So let's start with what is AVR, macros. In AVR we have a macros, that means applications in assembly language programming in which a group of instructions perform a task that is used repeatedly. There are so many applications in assembly language programming in which group of instructions perform a certain task repeatedly. So this repeatedly performed instructions are separately stored at other locations. Okay, for example, moving a data into a RAM location is done repeatedly in a same program. Okay, moving a data from a memory is repeatedly performed in a same program. So there is a need of this macros, because it doesn't make a sense to rewrite this code every time it is needed. Okay, because it wastes our machine cycles, it wastes our times. Okay, so it is required that we assign macros or to reduce the time. Okay, so to reduce the time that it takes to write a code and reduce the possibilities of error, the concept of macros was born. Okay, so to reduce the time, this macros is required. So how this macros use? So macros allow the programmer to write the codes to perform a specific job once only and to invoke it whenever it is needed. Okay, write this program once and then invoke it whenever it is needed. So this macros required to write only one time and then all this executed. So every macro definition must have three parts like this: macros, its name and end of macros. Between that there is a macro body, that means a code required by this. Okay, so dot macro and write this macros name, and after that there is a dot and macros. So this macros contain first macro directives. That dot macro directives indicates the beginning of the macro definition, and this dot end macro directive signals end of the macros. Okay, dot macro indicates beginning of the macro definition and dot end macro indicates the end of macro definitions. Then between that, what goes between the dot macros and end macros are known as a body of the macros. Okay, so here it contains first dot macros, that means beginning of the macros, dot end macros, that means end of the macros, and between that there is a body of the macros. This body of the macros indicates that what of the operations are performed. The name of the macros must be unique and must be follow assembly language naming convention. That means if it requires only 3 characters or characters and symbols and characters and names like this. Okay, so the name must be unique and must be follow the assembly language naming convention, and a macros can take up to 10 parameters. The parameters can be referred to as @0 to @9 in the body of macros. So here we have this macros which are referred with @0 to @9, and after the macro has been written, it can be invoked by its name like @0 or @1, and appropriate values are substitute for the parameter. So after the macros written once, it can be evoked by its name only. Here we have this kinds of example to moving immediate data on input output register. Data RAM is widely used service, but there is no instruction for that, so use a macro to do that job. So here dot macro and write a name, so LOADIO, that means load IO. Then here this macro contain its body, so LDI R20 @1 out @0 R20 and dot and macro. So this @1, @0 denotes this macros. Okay, so whenever this @1 and @0s are used, so this kinds of codes are used whenever we want to send a data from input to output side. Okay, output to input or input to output side, like this. So this is how we can write a macros. Now next we have a lookup table. So AVR lookup tables is a widely used concept in a AVR microcontroller for assembly programming. It allows the access to element of a frequently used table with minimum operations. So here in a lookup table there is a notations, and it required values, and this contains the table. So whenever it requires any kind of value, so we can access this with the tables with the minimum operations. So this lookup tables have values, like assume that for a certain applications we need 4 plus x square value in the range of 0, 9. So we can use lookup table instead of calculating the values, and which takes the sometimes, and then using this kinds of lookup table we can calculate this. And for lookup table, .db directive is widely used to define a lookup table. Okay, so we can define a lookup table using this .db directives. We can just calculate this values once, and then we can write aside for all the range of 0 to 9, and then we just call these values easily from lookup tables. Thank you.